them slide a hand tree.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And today we are in Emporia and we're heading for Des Moines. We're at Global Mills in Emporia, heading to Flavor Fair up in Des Moines. So got dynamic loading at this end and hopefully we get it at the other with a 50-foot SCS grain hopper. Just running a single. I have a turnpike double in here, but I think not too many guys haul that around, so it'll probably be more interesting for you to see a single trailer. Potentially. I don't know. Let me know. Comment. But anyway, let's get on with it. I got Ruda's 379 here, and so far so good. I just, after supper, well, not so far so good on the flat top. I got the, all the script on the back's all wrong. Like Pogo's got to be riding his rocket there. He's got to be up on the top left corner, balance out the unit number, and the Lost or Bayou Trucking logo on the back. Probably not even going to have it on here because we got it down on the shock box. So anyway, got to clean that up. But and I think the alignment on the other side here, can't see from here. It's off by 1 pixel, which if you're up kind of close, you see it pretty easily. So let's get loaded here. Let's get the cargo on. Let's be clear what we're doing here. Like that trailer's kind of hanging out back there. Oh, it's gonna be fine. It's a narrow one, eh? Oh, we hit something. Oh yeah. Like I said, she's a narrow one. Got that mirror almost right into the wall there. There we go. Shoot. I hate the way that camera jumps around. Well, watching grain load, see those Welker boys got their monster big bud, they call it, working pretty good so far. I'm not 100% sure about their PTO, but they'll figure it out. I think it vibrates, you can see when they're running it. The cabs, you can see the vibration in the window frame. And I imagine, you know, maybe they got to put some constant velocity joints on it. Sure. I don't know. I don't follow the comments or comment on anything there, so I would imagine somebody's probably already commented. So I got the 12.7 in here. As in the last video, I was saying that it's become my go-to. I really like it. Or maybe that was the 2 videos ago. Wow, what's wrong with that view? Well, I guess it's just my mic boom's a little high. Let me get that down a bit. Try that again. There we go. Mic boom was in the way. Let's see, it's not in the way of my hand. Nope, we're good. Wonder what the brakes are set like. So not gonna. Oh, we could have found out there. We did get into the intersection on the yellow. It should be a good drive. I haven't, with all of the stuff that's been going on lately, like trying to get loads down in the south of Arkansas and or in Iowa, even though we are going to Iowa, this particular route up north into Iowa. I haven't taken up yet. I don't think. I might have come down it once. So it should look like a whole new day. Oh my God, my fuel. What's it? Oh, we're okay. It'll be close if I got realistic fuel consumption turned on. Speaking of which, oh my God. Today was one of those running around for most of the day outside the house. Didn't get really anything done in here until after supper, I got a chance to get a good start on this 379 version of the skin. And so far, so good. So, yeah, anyway. My buddy Dave had to take a Suburban into the transmission shop. And it's the one we use is up pretty far from us in town here. It's up the northwest end. We're in the southeast. No, we're in the southwest. It's in the northwest. But it's a long way away, and the way this city's grown. Anyway, so that was first thing this morning, and then, well, yes, we always do. If we do each other a ride like that, you kind of owe the guy breakfast. So they bought me breakfast, and then by the time everything's over, a good chunk of the days there, the morning's gone. Then went to get some stuff I was getting ready to throw out at the dump. Like, so much styrofoam out of that box that the TV came in. Huge amount of styrofoam. I was really surprised. And so put that in the back of the Jimmy, an old office chair I used to have that was all busted up. And I went to get some paint. Because, quite a while ago, I did some paint wall repairs in the house where something had banged into a wall or whatever and chipped the paint, or in the living room there was a reclining chair, one of those ones with the arm you pull, and people would get in it and just crank it back with not making sure it was far enough away from the wall, and it would go bang back into the wall, and man, and it would be way down by the time it was hitting there. So when the chair's up, you never really notice and everything. And we moved the chair to a different room a while ago, and there's this wound on the wall. So I fixed it, but never painted it, mostly because we were out of paint from when the interior of the house was painted. And then poor old Barb. There's a side door out of the kitchen. We never use it, but it's 3 steps down. And Barb went down it one day with, oh boy, I shifted too soon. And she had something heavy in her hand or whatever. Put a good sized chunk on the wall. Like, I mean, yeah, it was took a little bit of repair work. And that's a different color. So anyway, we're out of those 2 colors of paint for forever. Should have done it a long time ago. Well, like 6 months ago when I repaired them. Man, I don't even have a guess ready. 80. Yeah, I would have guessed 79. Anyway, long story short, I took the paint, I took pictures of the paint can lids because the paint had all dried up what was left in them. Took them into the local hardware store, and they looked at it and said, oh, and it's Benjamin Moore paint. But they said, oh, those codes are too old, like we can't do anything with that. And they were right, because I went to Benjamin Moore next and showed them the photos, and they said, oh no, man, we can't do that. Or it would take a while. We'd have to do a lot of trial and error. And but then the gal said, hey, you don't happen to have the cans still, do you? Well, because I was going to the dump, I had them in the car. So I'd taken the photos. I thought, well, I'll never need them again. Or I had them in the Jimmy. So I ran and grabbed the paint cans, all the old dead paint inside. And they said, okay, it's going to take a while. There's a good coffee house down the street. Go get a coffee, and I'll call you if we got any problem. But if not, you know, come back in half an hour or something. It'll take a little while to get it right. Lo and behold, that was cool. But anyway, all of that delay and screwing around meant that we got to the dump way out in the southeast of town, kind of late afternoon. And oh my God, with all the construction, all the road construction going on, it took us like, oh man, over an hour to get back home. And I knew, here we come with the fuel. This is what reminded me of the story. I knew it, like the Jimmy was kind of low on fuel when we headed out. And I knew, well, we got enough to do what we got to do and get home. I'll go get some in the morning. Well, we made it home on a wing and a prayer because we had to take we took a roundabout route on the perimeter road all the way around the city just because of the traffic backed up at rush hour in construction. So that shot a huge hole in the day. Oh, the other thing we had to do was stop at Best Buy. I had to get a phone charger for Si and a cable, and so while I was there I got a new USB-C cable for this little camera. So it's now plugged right into my computer in a USB-C port, which is kind of nice. And now I'm not using that, it's not plugged into the power bar anymore. That one that's sort of fading away. So, that was my day. How was yours? And it's hot out. So, tomorrow I gotta go back out. I got stuff to take to Goodwill.
Keep right. After 15 yards, turn right.
But that's not nearly so far away. It's only like a 15-minute drive from here if I don't go at rush hour. So I didn't see any comments on the that camera thing up in the corner of the screen, so guess I'll just leave it. So this is kind of scenic here, going the opposite. Oh, look at the hills there. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, so Barb's probably coming home on Sunday. I don't think she cares to come home Saturday evening so she can be here for me and Harrison and Harrison's dad watching the F1 race Sunday morning. I don't think she wants any part of that, so gives me a little more leeway. I got to get the decks cleaned tomorrow, something like, or Saturday. Or I mean, sorry, Friday, which is tomorrow right now for me. The day you're watching this, I got to really get busy. So I don't want to be doing stuff. I want Saturday for the live stream. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, we're good. We don't have realistic fuel consumption turned on. So, a weird thing, I noticed, so we're in the 379, the update. Got some new parts on here, by the way, that I hadn't seen before. The headlights with the visors and then the built-in LED. That's new. What else is new? There's a whole bunch of visors. That windshield visors. There wasn't really anything new on the interior, but I noticed the colors are a little more vibrant. I put in the red, and the red was really, bright red, but in the back, everything's still beige. So it kind of looks weird. So maybe that's something they're going to fix. So I just went with the gray because everything in there turns gray too where it's supposed to. And they don't have red seats to go with the red. And they never have had. So that's kind of weird. But nice to drive it again. And so far so good with the paint jobs. I think everything seems to be working out. Question of time. All right. I predict we're going to weigh 80,000 pounds. Oh, wait, that's been done. Ooh, short run into this one. Iowa DOT. Yeah, look at that, 80,000 pounds. Uh-oh, missed a gear. So I got the most of the lights turned off in the room here. It's kind of gloomy and dark. That might be too dark for the little camera. I kind of like it. It's very relaxing. So I got this room isn't very big. I got 3 recessed lights like pot lights, and I could experiment with different bulbs, or unscrew. I have the one above me unscrewed right now. I always have since I put this here because it's too bright, like right overhead. It's kind of like glaring. But if a guy got a really like a mood lighting kind of something just enough so you can see the keys on the keyboard for that light up there. And then when you're going to do driving or whatever, guy could just unscrew the other 2. It would probably be pretty cozy. Oh, getting a little quick here. So yeah, so far this has been pretty smooth. This thing's running along. Game's running pretty smooth. Oh, you know what? I'm wondering. Yeah, I was sort of thinking again about that console thing, and I was actually talking to Recon about it Thursday, and Thursday just before supper. I guess supper, Recon's time, he was fixing to make his. And
15 yards, exit right ahead.
kind of speculating that when they bring this out on console, when they get it out, chances are pretty good. Or they should. I guess Recon was saying to make a big difference to their sales if they made it multiplayer and multi-platform right out of the gate. Boy, it looks awful bright to me out there. I wonder if that's a little too bright. This is why I turn it down every now and then. Let's go options. Turn that down to there, so see if it looks any better. Yeah, that looks way better. But anyway, yeah, if they released it as multi-platform, so a guy on an Xbox or a PlayStation could play Convoy with a guy on a PC. Oh my God! Imagine like the sales, like how many people are going to jump on playing it on a gaming platform. Could be about to take off.
15 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead. Turn right. Go straight.
She's driving all over the road. I got the brakes about right here. So I'm pretty sure I put this. Did I put this skin up on Steam yet? I don't even know. You know what? I should check that. Oh, that would be something to do before the weekend. Just a question of time. Lordy, lordy. Pretty sure I gotta go left up there. We're looking for Flavor Fair. Could be that way over there or not.
After 15 yards, turn left. Turn left.
We'll be back where the stacks are pouring out some steam or smoke. I guess I have to do the skin for Ruda's Wilson Hopper as well. Pogo's tail is missing the, or not his tail, is that the, what the heck is that? It's not, it's the tail end of the rocket or something. Should be missing, it looks like it's missing the hood latch. Look at this construction. Nice new warehouse. Beauty. Man, look at the construction around town here. Holy cow. City's just tick under 1.7 million now. Holy. Growing hand over fist. It is crazy. Definitely not like with construction season on. Not a place to be out driving around at rush hour. Glad I'm not driving anymore in it, I'll tell you that. I take a special kind of patience. Also, look at Waste Management, all those trucks. What do they call on this one? It's something new. Dynamix. Oh, what's it? That's how it says on those. What's the light doing? Ah, shoot, here we go. Still looks a little bright out there, but it's not as bad as it was. Really need that sunglasses button, SCS. Come on. How hard can it be? It's nice being able to toggle the mirror and all, but toggling some shades would be handy. Flavor Fair? What's that place there? Johnson or not? Might have to go and have a look at what was on the side of those waste trucks, garbage trucks. All right, here we go. So I don't know if I'm seeing that change with the grass right there or anything. Maybe they were working on it. It's not everywhere yet. Come on, go into gear. My kind of parking job. You just pull up. Sort of nice. Bad day cab. Well, I guess we wouldn't see over the thing anyway. Wouldn't be high enough. They have a window in front of the trailer like a hopper. Says green, but that's, yeah, I wonder what type, because when you have wheat, it's just whew, out in a heartbeat. Yeah, not bad on the fuel, this little engine. Guess just the way they have it set up in the mod. Nothing I'm doing. Well, there it is. a little trip in 156. Yeah, really liking it so far. Just curious about the brightness, and what do you guys run your brightness at? Or do you have a different, maybe it's the setting I have in my graphic card that's making it so bright. I gotta turn it down. Can't imagine running it full out. It would be pretty freaking crazy. Or at least for me, it'd be like, wow, welcome to the Sahara. But anyway, guys, really appreciate you following along and look forward to catching you on the next one. And yeah, I got to get myself ready for Saturday. That's going to be a good one. I think we're going to see, I'll probably make notes on all of the changes in 156 and we'll try and hit them all. See if we can't find evidence of all of the changes in the time we have. So it should be easy to do and kind of enlightening. And yeah. Take care. We'll catch you on the next one, and bye for now.